Evening out there, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, blessed day. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. So tonight we're doing my take on the Thursday night football game between the Green Bay Packers and the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna try to get through this very quickly as the game just started. Um, so tonight this is a top 10 matchup in NFL and a top 5 matchup in NFC Conference in NFL. This game is, quarterback Aaron Rodgers, MVP last year, comes to this game with head coach Matt LeFleur, and the Green Bay Packers, who are 6-1, winners of the last six after losing Week 1. You play Kyler Murray, who's the MVP candidate for this year, uh, head coach, head coach of the year candidate in this year, in Kliff Kingsbury, and the undefeated Arizona Cardinals, obviously. So as I said, so as we stated, both these teams are red hot. Winners of the last six. Cardinals won up them by one. Winners of all 7 games this season, respectively for them. And then we go talk about the. So talking about the game tonight, Aaron Rodgers comes to this game without his top two targets and wide receivers, as Devante Adams and Allen Lazard are both on the COVID list, so they're both out due to COVID. And then they're two of their top, well, I say to me, their top defensive players on their team, cornerback, Pro Bowler Jaire Alexander, and Za'Darius Smith, the linebacker, pass rusher. And then without veteran cornerback Kenny King, who's a former Pro Bowler in his own. He's out with a shoulder. And then we talk about the Arizona Cardinals on their side. They come out, they just lost Pro Bowler J.J. Watt to a shoulder injury. He's out for the year, they claim. I think bare minimum, he's going to be out at least the playoffs. And then they're without Corey Peters, who's their nose tackle, who's out due to COVID himself. And then starting center Ronnie Hudson's on injury reserve. DeAndre Hopkins is playing tonight. He started as questionable, but he's playing with the hamstring injury tonight. So pretty much my thoughts on this game is I believe that the Green Bay Packers lose this game because I believe Devante Adams is such a key piece of this offense for the Green Bay Packers. It's going to force Aaron Rodgers a bit. I wouldn't say, a bit out of his comfort. I shouldn't say he's uncomfortable going to other targets, but he's comfortable going to a target he knows is a safety net, someone he could constantly throw the ball who's going to catch it more times than not, and Devante Adams. So I believe without that asset being offense, one, that draws attention away from someone who possibly has to be double at times because he's so productive, So now you can match up one-on-one with everyone, and this Arizona Cardinals team is already very talented in the secondary. So for you to allow them to kind of laid back and have everyone take advantage of their individual matchup makes it the advantage goes to the Cardinals because of that. Leans towards them to me in tonight's matchup. So that's one reason. Like I said, you have a top defense. Think about all their linebackers having very good seasons. Jordan Hicks, second-year player Isaiah Simmons. Chandler Jones comes back in this game off of COVID himself. Then you add in Marcus Golden, who's having a very good year. Zach Allen comes back too. Obviously lost J.J. Watt, but this team was very deep on all three levels on defense. Add in Buda Baker, Brian Murphy Jr., and I forget the other. They have another safety that's very good. I can't remember right now, but this team is very deep on all levels, in my opinion. Very good team. So, with that being said, I got the Cardinals winning tonight's game by a big margin, which might be a shocker to some people, but I think Devante Adams being gone is that big of a shift to me in regards to score. Cardinals were favored by 6 as of Tuesday. I'm going to go in to beat that. I got to win this game at home by a score of 34-20 over the Green Bay Packers. So that might be a bit of a shock to people, but I think if I had a top weapon like that in Devante Adams, Aaron Rodgers is going to struggle a bit against his top. One of the best defenses in the NFL, in my opinion. So, and also stat-wise. So, keys, let's just talk about keys fantasy-wise for the Green Bay Packers if they were to win this game. I think they're going to have to lean very heavy on Aaron Jones. That's my fantasy pick for the Green Bay Packers. Offensive line, Aaron Jones in the running game. He's going to have to be very versatile, not only just rushing, which is going to keep Kyler Murray off the field, but he has to be a big target in the passing game to me, too, for them to have a chance of winning this game. Obviously, honorable mention, I couldn't think of anyone else outside Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would have to have a freak performance MVP caliber performance game. Outside of Aaron Jones having a big game for another chance of winning this game. Then defensive fantasy pick for the Green Bay Packers is nose tackle Kenny Clark. Why? Um, Ronnie Hudson's in the IR. Their backup center Max Garcia is out tonight. So that being said, I believe Kenny Clark of the Green Bay Packers can have a big game defensively for them. Honorable mention for the Green Bay Packers is Darnell Savage. Why? I believe Darnell Savage is going to have to cut out the vertical play threats in tonight's game. So that's why he's my honorable mention. Talk about Arizona Cardinals fantasy picks. I'm going to go with DeAndre Hopkins, even though he has a hamstring injury. Why? You're without your top Pro Bowl corner in Jaire Alexander, and you're without your backup, or I should say backup, I should say your number 2 corner and veteran Kenny Clark. And veteran Kenny King. So, with that being said, I would then Kyle Murray could have a big day, I think, today, passing the ball around to the likes of Christian Kirk, Zach Ertz, AJ Green, Rondell Moore. I think mainly DeAndre Hopkins can line up on each side of the ball, take advantage of the matchups tonight. Which, because you're going to have to start the rookie, Eric Stokes, and I think their backups like Rasul Douglas or somebody else. But anyway, that's a big matchup to me for this wide receiver core of the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray to take advantage of the secondary being binged up at the outside corner positions. So that's why he's my pick. I just give you all the honorable mentions. Kyler Murray thrown to any of his wide receiver targets, AJ Green, Rondell Moore, Zach Ertz, the tight end. Christian Kirk to me would be the main honorable mention I have to put in this game because I think he's going to be the vertical threat that takes advantage of the outside and over the top downfield tonight due to the weakness at the injuries at the secondary position. Now we talk about defensive fantasy pick for the Arizona Cardinals. I would have to go with linebacker Chandler Jones. There's the right tackle for the Green Bay Packers. I think starting right tackle was supposed to be Kelly. If I got that wrong, then they're full force. But Chandler Jones coming back after missing 2 weeks due to COVID when he was already having a very productive and hot season. I think he's going to be very motivated to have a big game tonight. So Chandler Jones is my fantasy pick for the Arizona Cardinals defensively. If I went honorable mention for the Arizona Cardinals defensively, Isaiah Simmons, I think he's going to be a linebacker. Just kind of take advantage of Aaron Jones and slow him down. As the linebacker that has a little bit more of athleticism, I think he's a big target tonight for the Arizona Cardinals defensively outside of Chandler Jones, who's my fantasy pick. So that's my thoughts tonight's game. Let me know your thoughts, guys, down below in the comments. Got the Arizona Cardinals beating the Green Bay Packers by a big margin of 34-20 at home. That's my thoughts tonight's game. Keep doing good out there in the world, guys. Hope you all stay healthy and well. Live a blessed and joyful life and week. Wish you guys all the best. Peace.